Hello everyone, good evening. Good evening, all YouTube babies. Welcome to another session of the uh, Gujarat set revision series. We are going with the Gujarat set revision sessions. You had all paper twos. Paper two, that means the subject concerned, that English literature that we are having, and then now we have paper one. So see, the topics, that means the syllabus is same regarding with the net also. Here I thought we'll discuss regarding with the Gujarat set of paper one also. Guys, are you ready, everyone? Yes. Hello, good evening, good evening. How was the Karnataka set exam? How was it? Very all, you all attempted very good. Those who wrote Karnataka set, how was it? Everyone, those who wrote, many of them said that in the offline class, not in the like the class which we had, online class which we had, the people in the course that we have in at Vallath, they told that it was easy. Paper one was easy also. So about you guys, how was it? What do you think? How you think the result will be? Is it okay? Can we go on to the revision of the Gujarat set paper one? Everybody, can I share the screen? Yeah. So it's paper one revision for Gujarat set. Now we'll have some questions regarding with the no paper one topics. It's same. The syllabus is same actually what we have regarding with the no the net also. We have teaching aptitude, research aptitude, mathematics, communication, all those things we have. So we'll just go on to some topics now today. We'll just look on to some topics today and then we'll go to the next one. Okay, in the next live session, we'll discuss more topics. Okay. The first question: which of the following programming languages is used primarily for statistical computing and graphics? Is it Java, is it Python, or is it R, or is it C++? So programming languages, these are all programming languages, and you have to have a idea of all those programming languages and which one it is used for primarily for statistical computing and graphics. Okay, is it Java? Is it Python? Is it R? Is it no, you have R Studio or also R. So which is that, or C++, which is the one that you have? Yes, I have the live chat here. You can just answer. The answer is R. So that is the programming language. R is the programming language which is used primarily for statistical computing and graphics. Okay, that's it. Next one. Which file format is commonly used for digital images with lossless compression? So is it JPEG, is it PNG, is it GIF, or is it TIFF? So which file format is commonly used for digital images with lossless compression? Is it JPEG? You know JPEG, it's an image format. PNG, it's also an image format. GIF is also an image format. TIFF is also an image format. So in which of these file formats which is used for digital images which will have a lossless compression? Yeah. Yeah, you have the answers here. Yes, I'll tell the answer now. It is TIFF only. What is the full form of TIFF? You have it as tagged image file format. It's commonly used for lossless compression of images, while JPEG, PNG, and GIF are typically used with lossy compression. So JPEG, PNG, and GIF are used for lossy compression. That means the compression will be lost. And for TIFF, that is tagged image file format, it is lossless compression of images. We use tagged image file format TIFF. Okay, please remember that. The next question. What is the function of a firewall in network security? So these are the questions which are related to ICT. So what is the function of a firewall in network security? Is it to detect and remove viruses? Is it to encrypt data transmissions? Is it to monitor network traffic? Or is it to block unauthorized access? What is the function of a firewall in a network security? Yeah. Is it to detect and remove viruses? Is it to encrypt data transmissions? Or is it to monitor network and traffic? Or is it to block unauthorized access? It's very easy, that firewall. So when you relate with firewall, what do you have with firewall? Okay, all with network security, what do you have? Okay, the answer goes with to block unauthorized access. Obviously, that is the right answer, to block unauthorized access. Next one. Which of the following is a non-volatile memory? Which of the following is a non-volatile memory? Is it RAM, is it ROM, or is it HDD hard disk drive, or is it cache memory? Which of the following is a non-volatile memory? Which of the following is a non-volatile memory? Is it RAM or ROM, or is it HDD, that is hard disk drive, or is it cache memory? What do you have? Yes. Answers, everyone. Yeah, good evening. I can see your chat box, chat messages. You can tell the answer. Just a non-volatile memory. It's very easy that the non-volatile memory is ROM, that is a read-only memory. RAM is actually a random access memory that you have. So ROM is a non-volatile memory that you have, read-only memory. Next question. Which among the following statements refer to the purpose of cloud computing? You know cloud computing, right? So you have the code storing data on remote servers accessed over the internet, using online software applications, upgrading computer hardware. So which is the codes that you have? A and B, B and C, A and C, and A, B and C. So what is the answer? Which among the following said cloud computing? So cloud computing is also related with ICT. What do you mean by cloud computing? That you have, we can save the it's actually what you have for Drive and Google Drive that you have. You can save it here and then access it with anywhere. So what we can have is the answer for this answer is A and B, right? Storing data on remote servers accessed over the internet. So wherever you can save, like you can save the data. For example, DigiLocker is a the platform of cloud computing where you can save your certificates and all, and then access it from anywhere if you have internet. And using online software applications, obviously you have DigiLocker as an example. Upgrading computer hardware is not a purpose of cloud computing. So A and B will go for the answer option. Next one. So find the next number in the series. Yeah. And now you have series question. This is a very easy question with the pattern which follows, like, some number series question definitely follows a pattern that you have. So definitely you should understand the pattern with the idea. So what all things you have? You have 2 here. You have 9. It's 2. It's 9. It's 28. It's 65. It's 126. And there is a dash. Okay. So basically the idea that you can have is you can just take the subtraction or the difference between these numbers and check that whether there is a pattern following. Okay. Just take it. And maybe like if you take that, you won't get a pattern, but the pattern I associated, you can associate more patterns with this. See, it is actually 1 cube plus 1. Okay. And it's actually 2 cube plus 1. Okay. And this is actually 3 cube plus 1. So you should have an idea of these cube numbers, and it will be easy that you can associate these numbers. 28 because it's just the next number. This is 4 cube plus 1. Okay. And this is 5 cube plus 1. Okay. The next number should be 6 cube plus 1. So that is 217. That is 216 is the answer for 6 cube. And then plus 1, that is 217 will be the option. So see guys, it's very mandatory that you should learn the cubes and squares to get in order to get the number series. Okay. So here 1 represents 1 cube plus 1. 9 represents 2 cubes. So these numbers 2, 9, 28, you should be familiar. These are numbers which are next to the cube numbers. And you should be also familiar with numbers like 0, 8, 7, and then 26, then 63 like that. What? It is 1 cube minus 1, 2 cube minus 1. Like that also you can associate. So these numbers you should be very familiar with. So the answer is 217 that you will have. The answer is 270. Yeah, very good. So can we move on to the next one now? The answers? Yes. It's a question from the teaching aptitude part. Which of the following is not a characteristic of effective teaching? Which of the following is not a characteristic of effective teaching? Is it clarity of expression? Is it use of complex language? Is it use of appropriate examples? Or is it feedback provision? So which of the thing that you can identify it as it's not a characteristic. No, you cannot identify as a characteristic of an effective teaching. Very good. I have the answers here. That's all correct answers. Use of a complex language. Okay, whenever you are in front of your students, it's not like you use complex language in front of your students. Even I'm just using your own language, right? And so very simple language I'm using, not complex language, so that you can understand. Okay, so that is use of complex language is a option there. Next one, in the context of teaching, scaffolding refers to. The context of teaching, scaffolding refers to. So providing students with advanced material, offering support to help students learn tasks they might not be able to do independently, encouraging students to work individually, and assessing students' prior knowledge. Yes. Yes, I have the answers on the chat box, guys. Everyone, you can have the answers on the chat box. Yes. Yeah, good. The answers are coming. It's the answer B. That means offering support to help students learn tasks they might not do independently. Okay. So they can do with the help of others, or they can do with the help of a teacher or a facilitator. That is scaffolding. Okay, that's what. And the next one, which teaching strategy encourages students to learn actively through questioning, investigation, and exploration? Which teaching strategy encourages students to learn actively through questioning, investigation, and exploration? Is it direct instruction, lecture method, inquiry-based learning, and drill and practice? That means through questioning, investigation, and exploration. Okay. It's also a question from the teaching aptitude part. So what can you have the answer as? Is it direct instruction? Is it lecture method? Or is it inquiry-based learning? Or is it drill and practice? Yes, definitely it is inquiry-based learning. So questioning or investigation. So that is an inquiry-based learning. They are learning by asking questions. The teacher is not asking questions. The students are asking questions. Okay, that's it. Next one. Given below are two statements. You have formative assessment is conducted during instruction to provide feedback. Summative assessment is conducted at the end of a course to guide learning. So which are the statements is correct? Read in between the statements. That's very mandatory, because there will be a keyword which you can associate with statement 1 and 2, whether it is right or true or false. So statement 1, statement 2, which is the one that you think it is correct? Formative assessment is conducted during instruction to provide feedback. Summative assessment is conducted at the end of a course to guide learning. So you think that both statements are true? Okay, that's why I told you read in between the statement. One is true, but two is false. Is summative assessment conducted at the end? Yeah, definitely it is conducted at the end of a course, and it is not to guide learning. Okay, it is not to guide learning. See, there is a keyword called to guide learning. It is not to guide. It is to tell that this person have the skill. It is to certify, not to guide learning. The first statement is true. Formative assessment is conducted during instruction to provide feedback. That's correct. But the second statement completely is not correct. That is false. Okay, that's why I told you to read in between the statement. I think my explanation is clear with you. Okay, next one. Cooperative learning involves collaborative group work where students work together to achieve common goals. And statement 2, cooperative learning fosters individual competition rather than collaboration. So what you can have it? The answers, is it 1 and true? 1 is true, 2 is false, 1 is false, 2 is true. Both are true and both are false. Which one you will go with? Yes, everyone. The answer is both statements are not true. Statement 1 is true and statement 2 is false. See, cooperative learning fosters individual competition rather than collaboration. No, it does not fosters individual competition. Okay, so that is false actually. First one is true. Cooperative learning involves collaborative group work where students work together to achieve common goals. Yeah, it's a question from people, development, and environment. Which layer of the atmosphere has natural ozone? Natural ozone, where it is present: exosphere, thermosphere, troposphere, and stratosphere. The layers of the atmosphere is very important. So in which layer of the atmosphere it has the natural ozone? Is it exosphere? Is it thermosphere? Is it troposphere? Or is it stratosphere? The options. Yes, the answer is stratosphere is the answer. Very good. Stratosphere. I can see some right answers here. Stratosphere. Next one. Which of the following goals are related to Millennium Development Goals, MDG? So very important that in people development and environment you learn about MDG. Improving maternal health, controlling depletion of ozone layer, improving life of slum dwellers, creating smart city infrastructure, promoting gender equality and empowerment of women. So which of the options? Easily you can eliminate some of them and then you can go with the answers, options. Okay, easily you can eliminate some of them. So if you eliminate that, you will get to the answer easily. So the answer is A, C, E clear. C, creating smart city infrastructure is not there. So you can eliminate D. Okay, that means D options, with all those D options you can eliminate. So 2 and 4 you can eliminate easily. Okay, now gender equality and empowerment of women will be there. And then you don't have a controlling depletion of ozone layer. It is not there in no, the Millennium Development Goals. So that is it. Now you have which of the following are biofuels? Which of the following are biofuels? So is it gasoline, methanol, methane, and ethanol? Which of the following are biofuels? Gasoline, methanol, methane, and ethanol. So what are the options that you can have or answers? A, B, C, B, C, D, B and D only, A and D only. So which are the following are biofuels? Yes, the answer is here, guys. It is B and D, that is methanol and ethanol are the biofuels. Methanol and ethanol are the biofuels. The share of renewable energy in the energy mix of our country so to be achieved by 2030 is now dash. So what is the share of renewable energy in the energy mix of our country that should be sought or to be achieved by 2030? There is a share of renewable energy is what now? Now what is the share? Is it 35%, 40%, 45%, 50%? It's just a current affair that you have. So in people development environment, they can ask the current affair to the answer is 50%. The answer is 50%. Okay. Okay. So that's all for today, guys. It was a very quick revision on the paper one part of Gujarat set. I'll be here with more paper one revisions on Gujarat set and also coming set exams and net exams. We'll have marathon revisions. Please study. And there is a surprising fact that we had Vallath Excellence Day and we had a student from only from YouTube. She was able to score JRF. She was able to clear JRF. So it's possible, right? So that's what with our revisions on paper one and paper two, that girl was able to crack JRF. So it's a very great achievement. So continue studying. We'll come with the marathon revisions and also other revisions.